Hello everybody, this is Sybil. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to share with you some scrapbook layouts. I have 10 layouts that I've made over the past couple of weeks and I wanted to share them with you. So first off, I will mention that I don't have like all the products that I used right here on my desk. I would have to really go through everything and try to figure out what I used. But down below in the description box, I will write down as many products that I remembered using on these layouts in no particular order. They will be listed. That way, if you're kind of curious as to what I used, you can look there. And then also the very top one is of my two sons, but the rest are photos of me as I'm growing up. So you'll see me and my siblings. They're not very good photos. They're real poor quality photos. And then some of them are took on almost like an orangey tint. But, you know, they're my photos from growing up, and I wanted to still document and write out what was going on in the photo as best as I could remember, and the year and all of that information. But I'm really enjoying scrapbooking. It is so much fun. And I either put on music or a movie and I just craft away. And it is wonderful. And it's just a joy to scrapbook my childhood photos. I'm really enjoying doing that. Okay, so just bear in mind that I'm still a newbie to scrapbooking, but I think I'm in it to win it because I'm having so much fun. I love it. I cannot see me stopping anymore. I think this is going to be, you know, my main part of crafting is scrapbooking. I'll still make like Christmas cards and cards once in a while, but scrapbooking is absolutely my favorite thing to do, paper crafting wise right now. Okay, so this photo I did some mixed media on. I did that on several of my layouts, mixed media, but I used a regular 12 by 12 paper, did not know that it would warp so bad. I did put gesso down, but even though I did, it still warped. But that gesso helps prevent it from bleeding through and tearing your paper and all of that. But, oh, and please excuse my Band-Aid on my thumb. I injured my thumb several months back, and when I remember, I put a Band-Aid on it because it's not very pretty. It's still growing out, and it's pretty bad looking, so excuse that. But, so I did mixed media. I hope you can see the shimmer and the shine. It's real pretty. And there's a picture of my two boys acting silly. They've got their underwear on their heads and they're like dancing. So we of course had to take a snapshot of them. This is when they were, I don't even know if my oldest was a teenager yet, but our youngest definitely was not. There's about a 3.5 year difference between the two of them. 3 and a fourth year difference between the two. But anyway, super fun. It says today's details. I put a little tag there and put some twine there. It says so much fun. I've added stars and enamel dots and arrows. I put a strip of paper here, and then I trimmed the paper down, and then I put it on a pretty blue 12 by 12 sheet of paper. It says boys will be boys, and that is the truth. So play all day, and it says favorite because that's definitely one of my favorite photos of them. And you can see I did a lot of mounting and, you know, did some details behind the picture there. And then I used my Word Excel to type up the, you know, what do you call it? Like your documentation or so of the photos, what's going on in the picture and all. And on this layout, I used some paper that I've had in my stash, 12 by 12 sheet forever. I think it's from Boho from way back in the day. That's the pretty floral paper. And this where it says vintage memories, and then all the little puffy stickers, as well as this. I believe that's the Flea market line from Simple Stories. And so I used foam to pop up all the pictures. And I don't mean like foam dots or the little squares. I purchased foam in sheets so I could cut them, cut the pieces to fit under the pictures and give the pictures some dimension because I didn't want all my layouts just to be flat. So some of them are, but not all of them. And then I used some frames, excuse me, I used some frames to either go on top of the photo or behind the photo. And then just did some layering, added some stickers, Life is Golden, A Moment in Time, Heart and Home. That's my brother and I don't know if you can see that, hope there's not a glare. But he was home from the Navy. I was the only kid left in the nest, and I was still in high school and we were wrestling. I adore my brother, my oldest brother. And there I am on the phone, and there's my mom and I at the piano. And it made me think of Archie Bunker and Edith, the show back from the 70s. So these are all from the 70s. It says, "These are the days." So I like how that turned out. And I put these in order of how I make, of making them. So the top one that I first shared with you was the first one I made, and so on and so forth. So then this one is me, and I'm 9 years old in these pictures, and I am a full tomboy. I'm telling you what, I was the only girl in the boys club. It didn't, hurt that my oldest brother was the president of the boys club in the neighborhood, but he didn't go easy on me. He gave me some things that I had to do that were tough in order for me to be able to join the boys club. But I played football and basketball, and I just loved it. I ran with the boys, wrestled with the boys, did all the boy things, but I was also a girly girl. So I had the best of both worlds. I love to bake and do all of that. And anyway, so I had fun with this layout. Please excuse my voice. My allergies have been so bad today. I think, I could be wrong, but I think it's the smoke from the wildfires from Canada that has come down here. My allergies have been so bad in my throat the past couple days. But this is from the papers that you see and most of the stickers. It's from the Boho Sunshine line from Simple Stories, and it is a really cute retro line. Oh, I love this. I did, I think, 2 or 3 layouts. Now I have the 12 by 12 sheets, and so I put a banner here from the big sticker sheet from that line, and the Volkswagen bug. Now I did not pop up these pictures, but I did layer them. I did pop up the Volkswagen bug, the van there. I put enamel dots for the headlights. I love that it says groovy, and then a big sticker there that says love. Added some butterflies from my stash, and then I also, I think I fussy cut some of the butterflies and added them. And then there's flowers, and I've put either enamel dots or little gems for the centers, and some roller skates are popped up there. And then again, I typed out my description and everything in Word. And then here's this one. Again, it is from Boho Sunshine, all the papers and the embellishments. The Be Happy is from that line. I just love this line. And so this is my other brother in these pictures with me. My family would always, we were big fishermen. We would go out and fish, and we would go get smelt when the smelt were running in the Cowlitz River in Washington State. We would go to Longview, Washington, and go fish for steelhead and salmon. We would go to Kalama and fish for trout. So my layouts are going to have a lot of pictures of us at lakes and rivers. And this was a beach area called Barlow Point. And we would go out there and we would fish, but we would also, there's an inner tube. We'd also bring our tubes and play in the water and swim and have fun. And I love the sticker, working on my tan. Even back then, I'm acting silly like I'm a model or something. So it was cute. I was 10 in the picture, and this is my second brother. I had 2 brothers. I'm the baby of the family, and he was 12. So really cute. I popped up the umbrella, and I think I popped up most of these things here. Blue skies are here. Again, I typed out, you know, everything. And so really cute. I love that one. And then this one, a lot of mixed media going on. And this is the foundations paper from Vicki Boutin. And so now I didn't have to worry so much about warping. This paper is amazing and I love it. So I used my Shimmerz Paints, the little shimmers in the pots, and I added a bunch of color. And then the yellow though, I used Distress Oxide sprays for that. And it's so, so pretty. I just love all the colors. And again, from the Boho line, see, that's 3 layouts that I've made with that line. And added butterflies, and it says grow and bloom. There's me. I'm 7 or 8 years old in this picture. And there's our little puppy, Snoopy. And so I just added some different sentiments and peace and happiness. I put flower child there. I was not a flower child. My parents were not hippies. I was not a hippie. I was born in 62. Yeah, I'm that old. But I did love all the music from back then. And, you know, we said groovy and things like that. We never said vibes. I've never heard of the word vibes until I was, I think, like an adult. I mean, I could be wrong, but we never use that in our language, you know, so in our language, in our conversations is what I should say. Anyway, really, really cute. I put lots of sequins and the different colors all over. And I started using the Nouveau drops. So, and then this one is also from that retro one that I showed you of my mom and I at the piano, Flea Market from Simple Stories. So I almost didn't share this one with you guys because it's not like, woo, wow, that's really cool. But this paper, I believe, is, yes, from the Hip Kit Club. And I did not do mixed media on this one. But these are pictures of me when I was 11 years old. Groovy pants, man. Check out those stripes. And I just thought the colors were so funny looking at them because they match the colors in this line. But it says love these days. I'm at my sister's apartment. My sister is the oldest of all of us. She's 11 years older than me. And so going to her apartment, if she would invite me to come over for the day or to spend the night or whatever, oh, I felt so mature and grown up and had so much fun. So here I am sitting like a lady, and then next thing I'm doing a back bend. So, yep. And then this one I shared online on Instagram, and it is one of my favorites. And I used Cocoa Vanilla these days. So I used the foundations paper, the white paper from Vicki Boutin. And most of the time when you will see, when I share my layouts from now on, and they'll have like mixed media and it's white, it's Vicki Boutin's foundations paper because that is the best for mixed media. And then what else? Oh, so the papers are from this line, even the check paper there. So I cut the check paper in half, the gingham paper, the yellow paper, and I tore it. And then I put a strip of the back part of the paper up on the top there. And then I just added a bunch of the flowers. Now, I fussy cut most of the flowers that you see. Some of them are stickers, but most of them, not stickers, but in their ephemera pack, but I fussy cut them. I put pearl centers on a lot of them and then gems on some of them. I did the Shimmerz Paints. It's so pretty. This is me in 1972 in the 4th grade in my little pink dress. And then I added some butterflies, some border strips down there on the bottom. And then, you know, typed out again. I love this one. Oh, and I put a tag here. So that's why there's some gold thread there. And then this one's more plain. And, you know, after doing a whole bunch of, you know, girly ones, I wanted to do more of a plain one. So this is me and my dad. He's home from the Army. And I just wanted to stay with black and white, mainly a little bit of like this and gray, and then this like yellowish tone. They're not really yellow, but I can't think of the name of it. Like, you know, beigey color, I guess I should say. So this is 1966. This is me and the younger of my 2 brothers. I did some enamel dots there. Put a little doily back there, did some stapling, made a little banner and stapled it. It says family, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So really cute. And then this, I believe, is the same home in Kelso that we lived in, because I was 4, I believe, in these pictures. I was 3 or 4. And so I think this is Prima. I'm pretty sure it's Prima. No. I'm totally wrong. It's Mintay. I think it's called Happy Place. And but don't quote me on the name of it. But I fussy cut the flowers, and I wasn't going for a heart, but it looks like a half of a heart, you know. But there's my mom and I, and then my oldest brother back there wearing one of my dad's Army hats. The boys are in the back wearing the Army hats, and I'm sitting in the front. And I put the little houses there. Everything, most of everything is popped up. Even the pictures are. And I had frames around the pictures, but you can hardly see them because I just went crazy with the flowers. And then this time I wrote out, you know, what my thoughts were about the pictures and my memories of them rather than typed it out. And then I put a little heart there. I did some gesso on this paper because I wanted to put some pink around all the flowers and everything. And then I popped up this Celebrate Every Day. And then, yeah, I just, I wanted dimension on the leaves and the flowers. And so then I also added lots of enamel dots, sparkly dots, and lots of Nouveau dots, Nouveau crystal and dots, and then just their regular ones. And then this is my last one. I did this yesterday, and this is, I'm a little bit older here. It was in 1973. And there I am on my bicycle. Almost too big for it. They had to really raise it up. I got that bicycle in 71 for my birthday. And so they had to keep, raising the seat until I finally couldn't ride it anymore. But I loved that bicycle. It was a Schwinn bicycle. It had a basket. But here, obviously, I feel too old to have the little basket on there. And I had a banana seat with pink flowers. This is another Mintay collection. Oh, and there's a picture of my oldest brother and I with him with his 10-speed. And so I used a stencil, and I created a brick wall back here. And then I used some Oxide inks from Tim Holtz to, color up the brick wall. So I used the paste on the stencil, let that dry, and then I worked on this the next day. And then I fussy cut this out, and those leaves, and then all the butterflies. So I've, you know, all these butterflies, even this lantern that's popped up. And then I just put some, glitter. My, what's it called? Diamond, my diamond, I can't even think of the name of it. Stickles, diamond stickles, my goodness. And then True Memories here. And yeah, really, really cute. Life is Beautiful. So I love how that one turned out. So this is Mintay paper. So that's it. I have a feeling my video is super long. I apologize for that, but I hope that you enjoyed this video, seeing all my layouts. I had a blast creating them. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I will talk to you again soon. Bye for now.